How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today we just got the official release of the very first official trailer of the upcoming Halo TV series, which will be on Paramount Plus, and it's going to be releasing on the 24th of March of this year. And so yeah, in this video I'm going to break down this article. At the same time, going to be watching the trailer and just give you my personal thoughts on how it's all going to play out. And so yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? So, it starts off saying that Halo reveals the TV show's Cortana, Master Chief's backstory in the new trailer. And so, okay, so Halo fans hear a familiar voice in the new trailer for Paramount Plus upcoming TV series adaptation of the popular video games. The footage was dropped during the Sunday's AFC's championship game between the Kansas City Chiefs and Chiefs, sorry about that, and Cincinnati, if I pronounce that correctly, Bengals, which I believe that Joe Burrow was involved in, and also he used to play at LSU back in the day, which is also the university I used to attend back in 2019, which also reveals Cortana, the most highly advanced AI in human history that potentially is also the key to the human race's survival. And so here's a trailer right here, and now, like I said before, I'll just go ahead and give my reaction towards it. So let's just go to play it, and oh yeah, 24th, official trailer starts now. Okay, got a little city somewhere, middle of nowhere. Okay, I don't know. Some of the actors just don't really feel like they could actually, they kind of fit in Halos for some reason.
Humanity's best weapon.
So that's Chief right there, and now he's got the chain gun. Oh yeah, just like we saw in Halo 3. And oh, that looks really nice. So let me just look at that shot. I gotta say, look at that Mark 6 armor, or Mark 7. Well, I think it's Mark 6 at this point, since basically it's supposed to be set around the time of the Human Covenant War, but at the same time, it's not going to be canon to the actual canon. But I gotta say, the way they kind of designed Chief right here, like the helmet and the visor, I gotta say that looks top notch right there. Right, Paramount Plus original.
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for...
Oh, I think I remember seeing this one of the scan trailers for Halo 4 back then, to where they had Chief going through augmentation, and he got all those scars on his back. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little flashbacks from that back in the days whenever Halo 4 was new, and then they had that scan trailer to actually promote the game during the time where they showed Chief getting augmented, and then we saw those scars on him.
For one purpose.
Yeah. Chief down there got some Marines. Oh yeah, that must be Dr. Hall. Okay. Hang on, let me just slow that down a little bit. And yeah, I believe right there that should be Dr. Halsey as well. Like also the woman who's actually, a little fun fact, like the one who was responsible for the Spartan program that Chief was in that he got when he was at the age of 6. And well, yeah, I guess I'm going too much detail. I think one might be, I don't know with these characters, but
the Spartans.
Okay, so we got one female character and the other guy, and then the other female character. Well, based on my theory, like one of the two female characters have got to be Kelly and Linda. So
Are only effective weapons against the Covenant.
Oh, okay. Now that's a really good design. Eye of the Elites right there. Looks really okay. I gotta say, it looks like I guess there must be some kind of arbiter right there in terms of like the way the helmet's designed. It has that little beak appearance to it. Yeah, that's got to be one of the arbiters. Like, that should not be actually a Thelvidom, like that we know from the Halo series, but it's got to be like one of the different arbiters, just like we saw like back in. Well, definitely not the arbiter that we saw on the first Halo Wars game, but I know there was like probably other arbiters around that time before that. Kind of like had a little bit of a time skip till we had like Thelvidom actually taking the role as the arbiter back in Halo 2. But hey, I'm just kind of getting ahead of myself, and why I shouldn't go into that much detail, since technically this is not really canon to the main story, as I mentioned before. So let's just go. Okay, we got the civilian hog. Okay, Chief. Okay, locked. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Boom.
Control.
Covenant forces.
Phantom. Okay, looks like some foreign artifact. Okay. Okay, looks like he's touched some kind of foreign artifact. Chief's holding. Okay, so for some reason I think this could actually be the TV's version of the series version of the activation index, or it may just be some kind of, I think it might be some new foreign artifact that we've never seen before, or at some point. Baldy also got the Reclaimer symbol right there. Almost said marathon on symbol, but yeah. Okay, I got a little theory. Like I think whenever Chief like touched that little foreigner device, I think it probably like has some kind of very negative reaction to it, to where he's like kind of twitching a little bit. Just a thought. Okay, so I think that could actually be E. John 117 when he was like a kid, just gonna go through basic training at the age of 6. It's just like back in the Fall of Reach by Eric Nyland, and so
You
you
just
shot
said
Chief,
that.
and
I would have spotted through that.
I don't know. Some of the actors and actresses, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it can actually fit in the Halo series. But the overall aesthetics, like with the Phantoms and the way they designed Master Chief and the Elites and also some of the forward artifacts, I could definitely imagine them really fitting into Halo pretty well. But some of the characters, like some of the actors and actresses, like the way they kind of look into this into this upcoming series, they just don't really seem like they can actually. They kind of feel a little out of place in some way or form.
What does one do with a superhuman whom you're not sure you can trust?
Hello, Master Chief. I am Cortana.
Oh, there's Cortana right there. Looks a lot different from the kind of Cortana we knew over the years. So we got Jackals and then...
Master Chief recovered something.
Sacred ring.
Yeah.
Halo.
Oh. I don't know. This looks weird, like... I don't know. For some reason, this kind of outfit, that kind of looks like something that can actually be in the Star Wars. But also look what I see in the background. Looks like they got the Forwarder Dreadnought, so I thought that was like somewhere in some kind of city. So basically, obviously, for those who kind of like played the original trilogy, we can easily tell that this character might be somewhere in High Charity. So, without further ado, and I have no idea what that thing is, but I could definitely see that these 3 are the prophets, which I believe are going to be Truth, Mercy, and Regret. And let's see, I don't know if that's, I'm kind of leaning forward. Yeah, I think that could be one of the elites that we probably saw earlier in the trailer that we saw close up. But I don't know, for some reason, these little these tentacles right there, like these white tentacles. I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before, but hey, well, so you got probably Truth, Mercy, and Regret right there.
Humans.
Oh, that looks
Surrender
nice.
to the Covenant.
What's okay? Okay, see some tentacles. Okay, I think that could be like one of the worms from that make up the hunters, like the big giant worms, or like there's no way that this could actually be Gravemind tentacles.
Cortana,
So yeah, obviously I could just
I'm gonna
yeah. So I gotta say this could actually be Blue Team, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So our deadliest weapon, Phantoms. Elephants. Sorry. Greatest Hope. Oh yeah, nice twirl with the VR right there, Chief.
war.
Okay, so I gotta say this was a very interesting trailer. Like I know, kind of like sound a little bit excited whenever I was like giving my thoughts and reactions. I'm like watching this trailer, but I gotta say looks pretty good so far. Like looks very promising. Just after waiting for 9 years, like almost 10 years, but technically we're at 9 years since it was first announced way back when we first like revealed the Xbox One during that time. And I gotta say, it just seems something like this finally coming to fruition. Feels very surrealistic at the same time, but at the same time, I'm gonna stay cautiously optimistic about this and seeing how this is all gonna play out. So let's go ahead and get back to this article. So the voice of Cortana belongs to the actress Jen Taylor, who has voiced the character throughout the entire gaming franchise, starting in 2001's Halo Combat Evolved. The Halo trailer also lays out the backstory of Chief, aka Spartan 117, played by American Gods and Orange and the new black actor Pablo Schreiber. The story takes place in the 26th century in the midst of the war between humankind and an alien collective known as Covenant Dr. Halsey. An alien collective known as the Covenant, and Dr. Halsey, who's been played as Nastasia McElhone, created the Spartans, which I also said in part of my reaction to that trailer. Earth's enhanced super soldiers help humanity win the war. The Master Chief is the most powerful, but he learns of hidden truths. He seemingly breaks from his programming. So Halo gets its name from the massive yeah. I'm sure we all knew about that. So fine, Halo win. So yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this article, guys. And I gotta say, really cool that we got a trailer out, but gonna stay cautiously optimistic and see how that's all gonna play out. But it could be another Boba Fett or Last Jedi scenarios and things. Especially like whenever we had like some of the recent episodes of Boba Fett where they actually showed some kind of Halo ring and so on, which I'm kind of getting off topic, but some people have some kind of mixed reactions to it, and especially like with this new appearance, with the way they kind of showed Cortana in this upcoming TV series, and it's just somehow it's kind of like a brand new take of Cortana that's completely different from the kind of Cortana that we knew from the video games for the last 20 years, but who knows? I'm not going to judge the book by this cover, just going to see how it's all going to play out, and once we start getting into the series, we'll just start having a better and constructive opinions on how things are going to play out. And so yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys, and you found it to be helpful and informative. And despite my constant rambling with the way I was kind of reacting to the trailer, then go ahead and drop a like as always, subscribe for more content like this, hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop. And if you have your own thoughts or opinions based on this recent trailer that just came out for the upcoming Halo TV series, that's going to be on Paramount Plus this coming March, then go ahead and sign off the comment section below, get a discussion going, because I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. And again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, we will catch you all in the next one.